But they're going to hear us deciding.
Well,
I will be right with you. Hold on, it's setting up. It's done. It's redirecting to YouTube. Coming up.
This meeting is now streaming live on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
No! Mustache.
If two people watching, I think that's Andy and somebody.
Thank you, Andy.
Andy's, you're the best, Andy.
Oh no, it's not Andy yet.
It's not Andy.
Okay,
Wow.
Kidding,
Hello
Andy.
to people.
Thank you, people that aren't Andy.
Thank you. Is Rebecca watching the chat or no?
I forgot to ask her.
Got it. Cool.
Sorry.
Maybe it might be Zoe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Share. Is that you?
Say something right now. Welcome. Also, remember, everybody, they can hear us. So we have.
Where is it on our channel?
It's live.
Oh, yay, live. Here we are. Woo.
Hi, everybody. We're going to start in 1.5 minutes.
Oh, 6 people watching. Okay.
Yeah.
6. That's big.
Hello, exciting time.
Kristen Kuskinen. Yes.
Yay, Chris. Yay.
All right, y'all. We are at 10 people.
10. This is getting pretty big.
Going
We're in a
viral.
room. This would be crowded.
Oh, goodness.
This is excellent.
How fun.
All right. Then, Joe, I say.
Joe, you say go.
Whenever you're ready.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of the mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
This is the General of the United Nations at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a given day. Kindly note, the room is empty. But this is not due to a long lunch hour, not to the end of the world, and not to any labor trouble on the ambassadorial level. The representatives of the nations of the world are at this moment watching their television sets and listening to their radios, much as are the people in the countries they represent throughout the earth. For as we will soon see, this is a rather momentous afternoon.
I just don't really trust this.
I'm
I
scared.
will not stand for this, no.
Please, gentlemen.
I'm
Susie,
afraid.
correct your
Absolutely
brain
not.
already.
May we have
I'm
quiet,
so
please? You give me
scared.
your
I will
attention.
not
What are we gonna
stand
do
for this
about
at
it?
all, no.
I have a
Who's got a
prepared
plan?
statement,
I
and
can't
I
believe-
said
no.
I have
Do
a
you have a
prepared
plan?
statement.
I'm
Absolutely not.
afraid.
Statements.
May I read it now, please? Would you give me your attention, please? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I should like to recapitulate the events of the past 11 days.
In the episode, around this time, there are interpreters, because the UN includes people who don't speak English.
On the 14th of March, shortwave broadcasts were received in the principal capitals of the world. These messages very obviously did not originate on Earth. This has been scientifically attested to. Rather, they came from an extraterrestrial race calling themselves the Canamites. The first messages were somewhat cryptic, announcing merely that there would be multiple landings made at various points on the Earth. We were further told that these landings would be peaceable and that we should take no alarm. These broadcasts continued over the past several days, each growing somewhat stronger than its predecessor. At 11 this morning, Eastern Standard Time, the first of these landings took place in an area just outside of Newark, New Jersey. We have subsequently had reports of other landings in the Soviet Union, in Norway, the southern coast of France, in Rio de Janeiro, and several others, yes. As of this moment, we have not seen the occupants of the crafts that have landed. Speaking on behalf of the United Nations, I can tell you only that at this moment, it would be premature to assume hostile intent on the part of those candidates. So, it is the position of the United Nations that the world population remain calm, to make no hostile move, and to keep in mind that all governments are being appraised of the events as they happen and have the situation in hand.
What do they look like? Yeah, what do they look like? Why are they coming? Who are they?
Please, gentlemen, please. As of this moment, we do not know what they look like or who they are. We only know that several of their craft have landed and
there are some double doors that suddenly swing open and several guards enter along with a man in a civilian suit, obviously some kind of dignitary. He rushes across the room to the Secretary General and whispers something in his ear.
Hey, what's going on? What's happening?
It seems that one of the craft has just landed a few blocks away. One of the representatives is on his way to this building. It appears that the candidate will be here presently. He has requested an audience with this organization. So, for the moment, I would ask you again to all remain calm. One of our visitors will very shortly make himself known.
I'm scared.
I don't know about that.
I'm scared.
Never in my life. I don't care a plan at all.
Oh.
Feels like he shouldn't come in here.
Ladies and gentlemen of the earth, we greet you in peace and friendship. We come from a planet far beyond the known universe, a planet far more developed than Earth, but we come as friends. Our intentions are honorable. We desire above all things to help the people of Earth, to establish embassies here and in the near future, to set up reciprocal visits between Earth people and the Canamots.
How exactly is that going to work?
How is exactly what that was?
I'm still scared.
Speaking on behalf of the governments of the people on Earth, we bid you welcome. You have a name?
Not in the accepted sense, so you need not make reference to me by name. But feel free to ask me any questions, any question at all of any nature.
We have many questions, but for the moment, I think we are most interested in first how you discovered us, how you know our language, the nature of your own planet, its political and social makeup.
First of all, we must make the following admission. We do not know your language, and further, our own methods of communication are mental rather than verbal. Hence, the voice you hear me speaking with is totally mechanical. Your words, or rather your thoughts, are fed into an automatic translator, and my responses are, in turn, electronically altered to simulate those vocal sounds and language known to you.
You cannot speak then.
Speak. Speak, not in the sense that you Earth people can speak, but as to the other questions, our planet is not known to you astronomically. It lies far beyond your knowledgeable universe, but it is a technological, highly advanced planet. Its political and social makeup is highly complex, and I cannot describe it to you without first educating you in some of the basics of our mores and habits.
Would you be willing to be interrogated here at our United Nations in a special plenary session at which time all our nation's representatives could make inquiries of you?
I would be delighted.
So, they bring in a big screen to watch the Canamet on television.
Would you lower the screen, please? Members of the General Assembly, our visitors, the Canamets, have graciously acceded to our request that they appear in front of us to answer any questions. We felt it would be more practical to televise the representative in order to facilitate the questioning. This meeting is hereby called to order, and the questioning will proceed. Senor Valdez of Argentina is recognized.
Precisely why have you chosen our planet for a visit?
It's come to our attention that Earth has been plagued by both natural and unnatural catastrophes, all of which could easily be acted upon and prevented. We are here to help you.
Recognizing Dr. Denis Lavique, the representative of France.
Monsieur, my government wishes me to ask you the nature of your help. What form will it take? Indeed, if we should not prefer to avail ourselves of these various aids that you mentioned, your response would be what?
We will not force anything on you. You will take only that which you choose to take. For example, on the morrow, tomorrow, that is, we will demonstrate to all interested parties a new and extremely interesting power source, which is atomic in nature and which can supply a form of electrical power to entire countries for the cost of a few dollars or rubies or pesos or what have you. It's extremely economical.
Mr. Gregory, the delegate from the Soviet Union.
The people of the Soviet Union should like to ask the Canamets precisely. I repeat that to him. Precisely. What are its motives in coming here quite uninvited? Are we to assume that your purposes are so totally altruistic that you have a singular and abiding interest in helping others? And may we further assume that there is nothing ulterior in these motives beyond this vast humanity that you have mentioned?
That's a good question.
Yes.
I agree.
There is nothing ulterior in our motives. Nothing at all. You will discover this for yourselves before too long, simply by testing the various devices which we will make available to you. We can show you, for example, how to add nitrate to the soil and end famine on Earth for good and all. We can demonstrate to you quite practically the principles of the force field in which you may cloak each nation with an invisible wall absolutely impenetrable by bombs, missiles, or anything else. We ask only that you trust us. Only that you simply trust us.
We are now in a room with lots of books. It's a decoding room. Lining the walls in profusion are charts, cylinders, electric cryptographs, and telegraph cipher machines. The people in here have been working a very long time.
What have you got?
A corker of a migraine headache and eye strain.
Okay, lick it.
Not in 8 hours, I can't. Colonel, it almost took us a year to crack the Japanese code, and we had an army of men working on it. This is a language of people from outer space, probably 500 times as intelligent as we are and 1,000 times more complex.
Need help?
All donations gratefully accepted, but I showed this stuff to every man on our staff, and I've had a dozen people working on it since late last night. We've tried pretty much everything. Single transposition, double transposition. We've tried every known method of cryptography that there is. I don't know if we've even come close or if we're still a million miles away.
If you can't decipher it,
We can keep trying, that's all. Standard direct, reverse systematically mixed, keyword mixed, random mixed, reciprocal, conjugate, every nature of sequence of letters that we can come up with. But I'm going to tell you something right now, Colonel. This is a tough nut. This is a real tough nut. Important, is it?
I don't know. That Kahneman, he calls himself, whatever, I dropped this yesterday at the UN. All we know about it is that he was making references to it every third line he spoke. The White House seems to feel that if we could decipher this book, we might be able to decipher the Kahnemans themselves.
Do they need deciphering? They've done all right by us so far.
Parlor tricks.
They don't seem like parlor tricks, Colonel. That nitrate device they demonstrated in Argentina this morning. 6 hours later, that soil had more vitamins in it than a drugstore chain. I know that country. That's as barren and fruitless as any place on earth. And there are actually weeds growing in it 6 hours after the nitrate process was used. We might be able to lick this and we might not, but I got a strange feeling that...
That what?
That we're looking a gift horse in the mouth. And I got another funny feeling too.
And that is?
That if these Canamitts are as helpful as I think they are, you'll be out of a job. Probably so will I. And very likely so will the whole UN. You won't need armies or navies or air forces of security or divisions or world courts. I think they'll all be obsolete.
Am I to assume, Chambers, that this is a scientific analysis or some Kentucky windage?
I don't know what it is, Colonel. Beyond an instinctive feeling. This instinctive feeling that tells me when this earth gets enough to eat, when there aren't any more diseases or wars or famine, this is going to be a Garden of Eden that stretches from pole to pole.
Your optimism is refreshing, Mr. Chambers. But for the time being, I'd consider it a personal favor, not to say a direct order from the chief of staff, that you continue your process of deciphering until you can break this code or this language or whatever it is and tell us precisely, and I mean precisely, what that bloody book says.
Enter Pat. She's a woman who knows her stuff.
We've licked the title of it anyway.
Can you translate it? What does it say?
To serve man. That makes the cheese a little more binding, doesn't it, Colonel? Our visitor's little textbook bears the following title: To serve man. I'd call that a reasonably altruistic phrase. Wouldn't you agree, Pat?
I'd like to believe it, but I don't know what to think.
To serve man. To serve man. I hope so. I fervently hope so.
We are now back in the Secretary General's office. People are murmuring, as waiting people do.
What's that?
I won't be
Waiting
convinced.
forever and ever and
Gentlemen,
I need to have answers to.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The purpose of this meeting is to acquaint you with certain tests conducted over the past week. At the request of several delegates and the full consent of our guests, the Canamitts, these tests were photographed and you can watch them now.
There is now a scientist present. They have connected the Canamit to a lie detector machine.
These are the standard instruments for testing the truth of a statement. Our first object, since the psychology of the Canamit is unknown to us, was to determine whether or not they react to these tests as human beings do. We will now repeat one of the many experiments which were made in an endeavor to discover this. This instrument registers the subject's heartbeat. This shows the electrical conductivity of the skin of the palm of his hand, a measure of perspiration, which increases under stress. And this shows the pattern and intensity of the electrical waves emanating from the brain. It has been shown with human subjects that all these readings vary markedly depending on whether the subject is telling the truth. Which of these is longer than the other?
The red.
Oh, come on!
This doesn't.
Not right.
I don't feel good about this.
I shall repeat the question. Which of these is longer than the other?
The black.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, you got that one.
How did you come to this planet?
Walked.
No, liar!
How, once more, how did you come to this planet?
In a spaceship.
Okay, well, that's more like it.
Many such experiments were made, and my cogs and myself are satisfied that the mechanisms are effective. Now, I shall ask the distinguished guest to reply to the question put at the last session by several delegates, namely, what is the motivation for the Canaanite people in offering these great gifts to the people of Earth?
On my planet, there is a saying, there are more riddles in a stone than in a philosopher's head. The motives of intelligent beings, though they may at times appear obscure, are simple things compared to the complex workings of the natural universe. Therefore, I hope that the people of Earth will understand and believe when I tell you that our mission upon this planet is simply this: to bring to you the peace and plenty which we ourselves enjoy, which we have in the past brought to other races throughout the galaxy. When your world has no more hunger, no more war, no more needless suffering, that will be our reward.
I should like to pose the question. Who promoted that circus?
Well, these tests are quite genuine.
A circus! A second-rate farce. If they were genuine, Mr. Secretary, why was the debate stifled?
But there will be time for further debates tomorrow, the next day, and throughout the week. No one is stifling debate.
I would like to remind the delegate from the Soviet Union that everything the Canaanite has promised has not only worked, but worked far beyond our most hopeful expectations. The force field that was tested yesterday morning, a firecracker couldn't get through. And we suddenly find ourselves in a strange millennium when none of us need fear a hydrogen bomb or a missile. We are on the threshold of peace, Mr. Gregory. On the threshold of peace as we have never known it.
Over the next couple of minutes, we learn that the Canaanites have cured diseases, fixed land infertility, eliminated hunger, and promises of no more war. We end up back in the decoding room, which looks quite unused, with Pat and Chambers.
I'm going home, boss. Need me for anything?
Need you for anything? Like what? This isn't what you'd call a beehive of activity.
This is the new story of man. Nobody needs to decipher much of anything anymore because there aren't any more codes, simply because there aren't any more secret messages. Odd. I mean, not reading about hydrogen bombs or war scares or insurrections or anything like that anymore. There's a rumor going around that they're going to disband the United Nations inside of a month.
Millennium.
Or close to it. How many of them are there here now? Anybody ever figured it out?
A few thousand, I'd guess. They've got embassies in every country now. And for every one that comes, 1,000 of us take off in their ships to visit them. That's the odd thing. The fantastic ease with which human beings make adjustments. One day they watch with bated breath while a single person orbits around the world in a rinky-dink cubicle, and they think of this as the most historic moment of mankind. 1 year later, they stand in line waiting to get into a spaceship to take them 100 million miles away in space, and they act and react as if it were a weekend picnic in the country. The strange and complex sanity of man. Nothing phases them.
Are you going?
I'm on one of the 10-year exchange group waiting lists. What about you, Patty?
I'm on the list too. The trouble is their quota is filled 24 hours after they make the announcement of a new trip. But while I'm waiting, I think I'll do the next best thing. I'm studying their language. I remember a professor of mine told me that language reflects the basis assumptions of people who use it. Got a fair command of their spoken lingo already. Not hard, really. And there are hints in it. Some of the idioms are quite similar to English. I think I'll get the answer eventually.
More power. I gave up a month ago. They write in ideographs worse than Chinese, but if I can help you anyway.
Did I?
Did I say something?
If you could help me. That was the phrase, wasn't it? The only thing you can help me with is
What? Is what?
help me get rid of this strange no inside me, this very funny, persistent, nightmarish feeling.
Nightmarish?
That's right. A little sixth sense, if you will.
That tells you what?
That tells me that maybe we should have looked this gift horse in the mouth.
There's now a long line of people, each carrying similar small handbags. There is a festive air even in the somewhat dark, cavernous aspect of the room. Several signs point with arrows and read, "Loading platform this way."
They tell me they've got a mean temperature of 76 degrees on their planet and the sun never goes down.
Their clothing. It's a metallic substance, just beautiful. Kind of like spun gold. And my sister says the day you land, they take you on a conducted tour through all the shops, and you can pick up as much of it as you want.
It's just one big holiday when you get there. They've even got a form of baseball or something like it. Leagues and everything, just like here. Man, I don't think I want to come back once I get there.
And the
whole trip.
It's millions of miles, mind you. The whole trip only takes a few days.
I can't wait. My life is going to be good.
Here we go.
I'm excited.
There you go.
Just as Chambers is boarding the spaceship.
Chambers! Chambers!
You're just in time to say goodbye.
I know. Can you get out of this? Can you refuse to go?
Are you kidding? I've been waiting 6 weeks for this. And don't say that out loud or there'll be 1,000 people trampling over the two of us to take my place. What's the matter, Pat? What's going on?
I finally deciphered their language. All of it. I read their book.
Well?
Mr. Chambers, the first page is just a collection of English words with their own translation, but the rest of the book,
Kindly move ahead, please. Through the doors. You're holding up our departure.
Write me about it. I'll have plenty of time to read letters. I'm going up there for a rest more than anything.
Not so much time as you think, Chambers. Oh, the rest of the book. To serve man. It's a cookbook.
The very explicit, the very specific differences in points of view. To the wee ones, the little folk called man, it's a marvelous adventure. A voyage to another planet. An exciting sojourn to another section of the galaxy. But to the very large, granite-faced inhabitants known as Canamitz, it's nothing more than a cattle car, a very comfortable provision ship bringing food from the other end of the galaxy. Like I say, it's all in the point of view.
Blackout.
Blackout. End of scene.
Blackout.
Yes.
Well, that was fun.
That was fun. Thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we are going to transition now into checking out some of the, because we've got our live read of, our live pull of the raffle for the 30-minute Zoom with Ms. Jillian Anderson. And so we are going to, Sarah and I are just going to hang out while Ilana gets the raffle all ready and gets all the names loaded, and you're going to get to watch the raffle wheel spin, 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 and spit out that lucky winner. So, Sarah, should we head on over to the silent auction site?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that. Yeah.
So stick around if you can. Pull up givegrove.com/support ITP21. And bid. I can see Laura's bidding right now. I'm looking at her doing it.
Don't bid on my things.
I know.
Do it.
Yep. I got outbid while we were doing the read.
No, what? I haven't checked.
All right. Sarah, let's check out what's going on over at the Give Grove, shall we?
Can I pin myself? Is that... Wait,
I don't know if
oh, then you went away.
Oh, shoot. Pin me too. I want to be pinned.
I don't know how.
Okay, I'm pinning. I just pinned myself.
You have been pinned. All right. So, well, I'm here. Hi, everyone.
Wait, Sarah, should I pin you?
I don't know. Can you pin me?
No. Wait. Oh, yay, we're pinned together. Here we are, right?
We are? I don't know. I can't see.
On my screen, we are. Also, yeah, so actually, do you want to introduce yourself?
Oh, yeah. Hi. I'm Sarah, guys. Wait, I realize we're still in black and white.
That's okay. I'm kind of
that's okay. Yeah. So, yes, I'm Sarah, guys. I'm an ensemble member. And thanks, everyone, for being here. I also am a bidder on some of the items, in case.
That's like full disclosure.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm really excited to go through some of these, and because I think there's some that don't even have like starting bids, and we gotta change that because some of these are amazing. So
it's true. My name is Georgette Verdon. I'm the managing artistic director at Interwing Theater Project / ensemble member, and now we are going to go to Gift Grove and do a little share and check out what's going on with the silent auction. All right, so the Cubs are doing well. The Cubs are doing well. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Sarah, do you have an item that you're really excited about, or that you want to point out?
Yes, I do. Okay, so I want to talk about the original music composition.
Great. Let's go on. Oh, here it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Go on.
Wait, can y'all see me? I don't know. I can't see myself, so I have no idea.
You can't? I don't know. Well, because now we're all little boxes.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You can hear my voice, follow my voice.
I'm going to check it out, what it looks like overall.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
So,
are you seeing all of that?
I can't see anything.
Okay. You can't see the screen?
I can see you.
I see it. I think we can see it.
Okay. All right.
So this custom piano composition is by Christopher Aaron Narr. And I wanted to talk about this because some of you all know that I have a podcast that I started last year, and I was like, I don't know a lot about music, and how am I gonna make a little intro song? And so I reached out to Chris, and Chris ended up composing my podcast intro. And he worked with me, and I came in and I was like, I'm kind of thinking like this sound, but I like don't know if that's too much. And so he like sent over some options, and then I like gave notes, and then he sent it back, and it was just a really amazing experience. And if you're looking for, like podcast intro, like any sort of song, a gift for someone, like this should just be a really awesome idea. So yeah, I was gonna like play my.
Oh yeah, play your intro.
But I don't know if how much time do we have?
We have until Ilana comes back.
Cool. Well, let's see.
Well,
Oh, here we go. Hey, this is Chris.
Hello and welcome to the ADHD Artist Podcast, where we explore and celebrate the lives of artists with ADHD. Listen to interviews with all different types of artists with ADHD, where we talk about life, art.
Anyways,
nice.
that's a little snippet.
Awesome.
Yeah, so he did a really good job, and he's awesome to work with. So, get that one.
All right, I want to talk about the Twilight Zone Lovers Package #1. I cannot believe no one has bid on this. This is $25. It's a steal. You get a Twilight Zone pint glass. This is the front. It says Twilight Zone. And then the back says this is the dimension of imagination. All right, and then, but that's not all you get. You also get a To Serve Man themed journal based on the episode that we just read. And then also you get a really cool limited edition Hate is a Sickness print by Star Shaped Press. That is, you can see that quote. I can take us to that quote actually. It's a really lovely print. And it looks like this.
Oh, that's nice.
A sickness known as hate, not a virus, not a microbe, not a germ, but a sickness nonetheless. Highly contagious, deadly in its effects. Don't look for it in the Twilight Zone. Look for it in a mirror. Look for it before the lights go out altogether. So that's pretty awesome and pretty relevant, I feel.
Get on it.
So that is just starting at $25. No one's bid on that yet, and I can't believe it.
Y'all gotta get on it.
Get on that.
Getting close here. All right. Well, what other crazy things do we have here?
There's all kinds of goody stuff. This is. Hold on. This is.
Oh no! Everybody's gonna find out what you bid on.
I know you're not supposed to know what I bid on. Oh no! Where did my other screen go? Hold on. I'm gonna stop the share for a second and then figure out where my screen, because it took me away. It put me into a different screen when I went to the other thing.
It's just us figuring out technology.
Yeah, technology
Congratulations,
is
you get
hard.
to watch us doing this. I
Technology,
can't see your comments either, if there are any.
I think technology is hard.
I have a question. When is that over? When is the bidding?
The bidding is over at 9 o'clock for the silent auction.
Great. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So the raffle ended at 7:30, and then we'll pull it when Ilana's done. We're gonna pull it at 8 actually, because that's what time we advertised that we would pull it. And then the silent auction ends at 9 because we wanted to give folks an opportunity to check it out after the reading.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How about this? How about I start sharing my screen again? How about that?
Okay.
And over here, okay, I'm gonna share that. And then we're gonna talk about getting fit with Bez training.
Ooh.
This is an incredible item. I have had to will myself not to bid on this because I've bid on other things. But this is
such a sore topic right now.
I know. A 3-month gym membership plus 3 months of personal training. I mean, look at that guy. He's ripped. That could be you in 3 months.
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't know if I want to have that big of arms, but I want to have like strong arms. Yeah, I got like a wedding coming up, and I was like, oh man, like, am I gonna have to go through one of those like 3-month periods where it's like, all right, personal trainer, everything. But
some exciting stuff is happening. Okay, so when we started, David Bender's piece, I Won't Forget, which is such a cool piece. It didn't have any bids, but now it does. It's got a $75 bid because he uses these photographs from his own collection, and I can actually pull up here. I hope Give Grove doesn't do what it did to me last time. but I can pull up. This is the photograph that it started as. No, he's got cool stuff. Look at this stuff. I kind of want this piece. Okay, but this is the photograph it started as, and then after he did his collaging, this is what it ends up as, and it comes all framed and everything with a 1-inch black frame. So I'm really excited that someone's bid on that piece because that's a very
yeah, that's really awesome. Sorry,
David
I was
does
just
really
going
cool.
back and forth through here.
And then
Whoa.
someone,
Tell me what other news you got.
what else? Oh, someone's trying to get some Gucci perfume on the cheap. This is like a $300 bottle of perfume right here. We've got friends in high places, Sarah.
I mean, I can see that, and I'm like intimidated. Wait, can you go to the view item?
Yeah.
Let's see what it says.
The last day of summer.
Last day of summer.
Super classy.
Ooh, ladies, adorn yourself with this luxury scent and draw people in with your charm.
Mm-hmm. Lots of good
It's
stuff.
a pretty
there.
bottle, too.
I know, it really is. Yeah.
I need people to back off my socks.
Oh no! Socks.
It's happening.
What's going on? Let's take a look. Oh, okay. Gillian Anderson, personalized voice message from one of Gillian Anderson's characters is at $2,400. You generous people.
No.
Thank you so much. This is, I mean, that is a really awesome item.
It really is. Like,
Sarah, who would you choose if you won this item? Who would you choose?
Probably Blanche.
Oh, I was gonna say Blanche too.
Yeah. I would need Blanche. Like, just soothe me with your southern
But don't give me any of the crazy. I don't need that.
Yeah. Hold that for,
Hold the
for the
crazy.
next voicemail.
Okay, wait. Let's go check out what's going on with Alana's socks. Oh, current bid is up to $30 on the box of socks.
I got in there, but I'm saying somebody trying to come for him. Nobody want them socks all these days.
You gotta watch it. Oh, Sarah, are you the bidder on this? Did you bid on this kitty care basket?
I don't remember.
Okay. Sarah's got 2 kitties.
I do. Okay, wait. I want to zoom in on that though because I think they have
the kitty care basket.
Yeah, wait. So that brand Yow with on the little rainbow, that's like that catnip is like strong. My cats go crazy over that. So get on that, people, because
$15 or $20. That's a steal.
Yeah, that little catnip thing alone is like $7-8. So
all right, all you kitty fans.
Special.
All right. What else? Some gardening.
I like those sketches by Satirius too.
Oh yeah.
They're really cool.
They are. He's
like
quite the artist. Satirios is a scenic designer, but also just an artist in general. And he has this really amazing Etsy store that he does. I don't know if he goes year round, but during Christmas time, he does these really elaborate, beautiful, like letters from Santa.
Oh, that's
and they are so cool. I can't wait to purchase them for Shire when he's old enough to appreciate it. Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm looking at the YouTube and people have commented. Yes, we can see you, Sarah. Great.
Yay. I know. Oh, yeah. Wait, what's going on over in YouTube? Tell us some of the chat stuff that's happening, Sarah.
The QVC public TV stuff. Yep. We're totally QVC.
I mean, how are we doing?
Somebody tell us how we're doing and be very nice because we're both very sensitive.
Yeah, we're very sensitive people. Tell us how we're doing. Is Mona still on?
Yes. Mona just asked about the popcorn.
Oh, Mona, this popcorn is like crack. It's so good. I had to really restrain myself because I would eat all 10 bags because I'm a popcorn psycho. Oh, it's up to $50. So Double Good is an awesome company. They do fundraisers for organizations like Little League, sports teams and schools and all kinds of organizations. And they sell popcorn. And they have all of these different flavors. Sergeant Salt and Pepper, Caramel Diem, Butter Believe It. I mean, how fun. But the thing is that they make all of their popcorn fresh. So like you when you win this and we give Double Good your name, they are going to make your popcorn fresh and then ship it right to you. And
Ooh.
Double Good is just an awesome company, and they were very generous in donating all 10 of their delicious flavors. So do it, Mona. That'll be so good to have at that lake house, girl. Our friend Mona just got a lake house. She's living the life.
Yeah, she just said, I'm trying to tell Mike, I think we need $70 popcorn. Yes. Yes. Everybody does.
But you get 10. You get 10 bags.
That is true. But I mean,
Mike, you're gonna love it. Trust me.
Love it.
Did I say you wrong, Mike?
For the lake house.
For the lake house. I mean, and it's very shareable, you know.
So good.
Oh gosh. Oh, Sarah, you got to talk about arguably adulting. Because these are going.
Oh no, I can't believe I skipped that. All right, y'all. So you're gonna see a little bit of art made by Sarah. Because the Arguably art box, I have bought like probably 10 of them now by Lavisa Williams, who is an artistic ensemble member. I was like, is she? I don't know.
She's an artistic associate.
She is involved with Interrobang, and we love her very much. And so she gives you these little like crafting kits that are Lace and Industry. I think I got like a Jewel Tones one. They've got like Bohemian. Sometimes she can like combine them. But in this case, so I think it's Lace and Industry. And what's the other one? What was the other date night? I think it's like
the other one is, I think it's steampunk.
It was steampunk? Or maybe
no. That's Lace and I'm making that up. Don't listen to me. What is it? Now I just can't remember what it is. Oh, Rustic Night In.
Rustic Night In, yeah.
The floral vintage themed box.
So I like had one of the best days of my life when I got to like make some of these things with some of my friends. And this was, I can't see myself, so I can't. Hold on. Side by side. Oh, Alana, don't steal my socks. That's so funny. So you can't really see.
Alana's gonna hunt you down if you steal those socks.
So you can't really see because it's black and white, but it's a little peacock.
And you made all of that with what was in the box?
I did, yeah. And I kind of fell in love with it because it's my favorite colors. It's jewel tones, and these are like little buttons, and this is fabric, and there's like little feathers. This is even like an earring, like a little gold earring.
That is
awesome. And like a little. So she's just got all these cool things lying around, from being a costume designer and doing like props and crafting and all that. And so she kind of puts them all together. So
what a good idea. Also, we've got this kind of package as like a date night. So what you get is an Edgewater candle, which this one happens to be an orange rhubarb. Made with 100% soy wax. And you also get a $20 gift card to Independent Spirits. So it's like, have your candle, pick out your wine for the night, and then do some really awesome crafting and have something to take home.
I just realized I did bid on these. So.
Did you?
So I take back everything I said.
These are horrible.
Arguably adulting is awful. Just kidding. But no, those are so cool. And like the Edgewater candle, that's a steal right there.
Yeah.
So what should we talk about now?
What should we talk about now? Let's.
Oh, I can tell you all about effective artistry.
Oh yeah, tell us about effective artistry. Where is
So,
it?
where is it?
Sorry, I feel like I'm making everyone sick with all this scrolling. I keep
the
forgetting
colors.
that my screen is shared. I'm just doing my typical ADHD thing, which is just scroll, 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 scroll. Speaking of ADHD, tell us about effective
Speaking
artistry.
of, yeah, so Effective Artistry is a company that was started by Brandon Tessers, who is a good friend of ours and is a therapist who specializes in working with people who are neurodiverse. And I work there. I am an executive functioning coach, and it's so I don't know exactly. I'm looking at this. I don't know exactly what the specific presentation is, but I will tell you that
that's the cool thing is that you actually he wants to meet with whoever is bidding and find out like what their particular need is, and he's going to craft a 90-minute presentation for your group or organization, or I don't know,
that's
mom and dad.
typical of Brandon to be so generous, because like that, you know, he is very high up. He's one of the smartest people I know, and I've learned a lot from him. Especially because executive functioning is one of those things that where you have to take what's in your brain, all those things that are in your brain, and put them into action, which is really hard for those of us with ADHD a lot of times. So this is not just for people with ADHD. It's for creatives. So sometimes you have artistic projects that you really want to work on, but you just can't seem to find the motivation to do it, or you just like you're really excited, but you can't find the time. And this would be the kind of presentation that would be great for like a group of people that are looking to work on a project.
Yeah. Hey, Sarah, should we go over and just check out the old adopt a player situation here?
Oh my God, I can't believe you're selling your baby.
I know. We've got to get that money, Sarah.
We got to do whatever it takes.
Got to get that money. Look at this guy. I mean, this is practically a headshot. What a great first headshot.
It is. Yeah.
You
Is
shot
Gerber
her?
watching?
What's that?
Is Gerber watching? These Gerber.
I know.
Gerber
Seriously,
babies?
look at this. Get on this. This kid is raring to go. Also, he loves watching himself on video. Like when we take little videos, he really enjoys himself. Oh look, this is Lavisa right here. She's the gal who made arguably adulting boxes. So you can she's our costume designer, and for a mere $500 she can be adopted and supported. I mean, Adopt a Player is really our kind of initiative to air out our dirty storefront laundry and own the fact that, you know, when you work in storefront theater, you get paid peanuts. And so we came up with this program a few years ago, and it's really our way to continually reinvest in our people, even though we are working with, you know, very small budgets. And we're going to be doing that even more in the season ahead. So if you haven't already checked out these lovely people Zoe's been adopted. Shire's been adopted 3 times, so we're gonna have to figure out a custody situation there. And so he'll be being shipped out to San Francisco next week.
I'm sure he'll love that.
But Solar and Christopher and Lavisa and Matthew are all homeless, so
God,
if you want to adopt them.
Solar's hair.
I know, it's a great headshot.
I love it. Yeah. Also, I'm echoing on your thing, right? Oh, now I'm not. Weird.
I didn't hear it.
For a second,
Ilana, don't steal my song.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
All right. Well, you guys, should I stop share? Should Ilana take over and like do the thing, or should we do it right at 8:00? Or do you want to talk a little bit about it?
I mean, well, if the winner's not watching, we have their information, right?
Yes.
So, because it's closed, so we don't have to wait the 5 minutes, because it's not like people could still get in on it.
That's true. Although, what if someone's like tuning in right at 8:00?
Well, then why would we not do it right at 8:00?
Right. So, are you your socks?
So, what about my socks? Do I have them?
Are you in the lead?
I am the lead currently.
Okay.
And I know who was trying to get my socks.
You do?
I did. I text her and leave my socks alone. I don't know if she's seen this text yet, but I did do that. That's
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm just
All right,
scrolling.
I just got outbid for something, so I'm gonna need a second.
Oh gosh. I feel like I should check too.
I can't tell what it is though.
all right. So in the next 5 minutes, we're all gonna make sure we're still on top of our beds. Fundraiser.
We're spending our whole paycheck back on this auction.
But I like, at least we have stuff that we would want.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
We're
true.
not trying to like pawn off a bunch of stuff on people that we wouldn't enjoy having ourselves. I think that says a lot.
That's very noble of us, I think.
I think, you know. So, we want it. We got
my gosh.
the money. Let me see, is there anything I want to highlight? And I think everybody should have anything Twilight Zone-y. Duh.
Yeah.
The virtual like escape room.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I'm really interested in that. I've never done anything VR really, but it feels exciting. And I went to their website and it's like people were like sitting like at a bar with the things on. I think that somebody should get that and then also report back to us how it went. It's relationship building, y'all.
Yeah, that place is really cool too. Redline VR. It's like right by it's like right in Ravenswood, and it's really cool. And yeah, it's like a bar, and it was started by I think a former artistic director. I don't know if he's still the artistic director, but yeah, he started this company, and it's cool. So yeah, you're kind of supporting theater if you do that.
The arts, because think about the creativity it takes to create the escape room on VR, right? Like that's still a very artistic thing. So whether it's actual theater, it's still the arts and creativity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Drinking, and, friendship. All things I love so much. All right, we have 3 minutes till raffle time.
Is Chris still on? Chris and Denise.
Wait. Oh no. Hey, wait. Where's my YouTube? There it is. Can't tell.
Okay.
I think I'm getting these very late.
No.
Oh my god. Zoe.
Zoe's on.
Yeah, she said, I'm going to win that Gucci because I got to mask this breast milk.
That's great. We try to keep it real here at Interrobang. We're just keeping it real. Come on into our business,
Come right in.
Just come right on. Oh, also this great photograph by Don Seeley. I hate that you can't make it. I'm gonna try and make it a little bit bigger, but is really great, and it's framed and matted really nicely, and he likes explorations at the fringe of the urban landscape. Yeah, he's great. He does some really cool work too.
That's awesome. Sorry, I was like trying to zoom in and see it.
No, all good. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I know it's hard. It's a little bit harder because of the frame.
Oh yeah, that is really cool.
Really cool.
And Chris, yes, Chris is here.
Chris, I was thinking you should get these acting classes, Chris. You need to get back now. She used to be a scenic designer.
Okay.
And her claim to fame is her scenic design for Into the Woods. She did some really awesome things for that.
Okay.
But
That's a hard one.
I think she needs to come out from behind the scenery and get on these acting classes.
Well, someone's been called out, and now it's gotta happen.
Yep.
Oh, there's that other one. Oh my gosh, we're so close though. Do I have time? I was just gonna point out the Caribbean Nights.
Oh yeah, this piece is really
that one's really cool.
This is a really cool piece of art too.
Yeah, I picked it up from him, and he seemed really sweet. And it's just really cool looking. I like the symmetry. Oh, and yeah, Zoe says she agrees. So,
Zoe would know too. Zoe is a real artiste. So take it from someone who knows. All right, I'm going to stop my screen share, okay? Because we're about to do a thing. You guys, these people have been so generous. Oh my gosh, I'm blown away. Like, I could cry. It's just so, Jillian has the best fans ever. All right.
Right.
Oh, I should unpin myself. You should pin yourself.
I don't need to be pinned. All right, so everybody take a look.
Oh my God, look at all of those names.
746 names. I shuffled them. You know what? I'm going to shuffle them again for your eyeballs.
This is so exciting.
All the duplicates are mixed up, and we're going to tap it.
oh my God. I'm so nervous. Why am I nervous?
Emily Lawless!
Woo! Yay, Emily! All right.
Emily. How exciting.
Emily Law. Yes, we will be in touch with you, ma'am.
Oh my gosh.
It's
so exciting.
But also, seriously, thank everyone. Thank you all for your support throughout this, especially to Jillian's fan base, because you guys really came through for us. And we are so appreciative. We are so grateful. You helped us get there. $20 at a time. Elana, do you have really quickly like where we're at in what we've raised so far?
Oh, I didn't do it update. I know. Okay. Stay with me. I'll be right back with it.
Okay.
Okay. Nobody talk.
This is a moment of meditation, a silent meditation. Hurry up, let me check to see what I've been outbid on.
Yeah, I'm okay with one of these, but if somebody gets close to this other one, I'm gonna be upset.
You're gonna be all upset about it.
But I can't say it on here because like I know that one of my friends is gonna be on and be like, I'm taking it.
Oh, you've got those kind of friends?
I don't know. Do I? You know most of my friends. I imagine that. That's how I imagine my friends being.
Yeah. But then they'd probably do something nice, like wrap it up and give it to you for your birthday or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Wow.
Most of them. Except that Jamal character.
Yeah, get out of here, Jamal.
Come on, Jamal.
All right, I'm just looking through to see more of the auction items.
Hope everyone is going right now and like bidding away.
That's what happened last year. Is everybody in those last few moments was
oh
like,
my goodness, they really did, yeah.
And Laura, some of our ensemble members got very upset. I wasn't going to name names, and then I did. Got very upset.
Thing. So that everybody knows, this is an estimate of where we are in the raffle right now, plus what we know we have, not including the separate donations just yet, because we got some external donations.
We did.
Time period, but we are at $24,837 off a goal of $12K. But we, so thanks to Jillian, doubled our goal so far because people are still bidding, and then we'll add on the additional donations. But yeah,
wow, how exciting! That's very
amazing.
And I have to say, I was stressed out because, here we are, like, so far into the pandemic, and, like, it's a hard time right now,
Yeah.
And we just haven't seen our people in so long, and we've been doing our best to stay connected, but, everybody's got different things going on. So we are just so grateful for Jillian's support, grateful for her fans, grateful for our network that's stayed plugged in and kept up with what we've been doing, and continued to support and show up. We cannot wait to get back and do the thing for you. So I think we should go ahead and end on that high note. Congrats again to Emily Lawless. We will be in touch with you. And bid, because you still got 55 minutes.
Don't steal my socks now.
Don't steal them on us.
I don't know if you can read it. But
You know what? You could steal them, but you probably should live in a different state. That's just my advice. So, all right, friends, are we signing off?
We're signing off.
Getting out of here.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks for hanging out, Sarah.
Of course. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Yeah.
I have friends.
You too.
Oh, wait, one last time.
Oh,
Okay.
one last.